Alright, what is up guys, N84 here and welcome back to another movie review, and today we're going to be talking about Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, okay? Or just Mission Impossible 7, okay? I didn't know they made that many, but I guess they did. But yeah, this movie was hype, bro. I don't care what you say. I can't hide this excitement, okay? And yes, I'm wearing the suit today because if Tom Cruise can do it, I can do it better, okay? Anything that he can do, I can do twice as good, okay? I promise you. That was a lie, but it's okay. It's alright, bro. We're not here for me, okay? We're here to talk about this film, this masterpiece, this cinematic classic, okay? So, without further ado, let's hop straight into it. And if you enjoy this kind of content, drop a like on the video, share the video, and subscribe if you're new. I would appreciate it. And it's free. But yeah, let's do it. Now, I did go and see Insidious, The Red Door before watching this movie, but 9 times out of 10 I won't be reviewing that movie. I don't want to spend that much time on that movie personally. But this movie, on the other hand, man, I fell in love with it instantly, okay? Now, even though it is a bit on the longer side, it is an investing movie, bro. Like, you're invested throughout the entire movie. I wasn't bored watching it at all. I was able to stay awake through it. It was exciting, exhilarating. You know, it gets your heart pumping, you know, it gets the blood flowing, you know, even more. So I was just super invested in this movie. I thought it was a great time. Everyone brings their A game. Shout out to Tom Cruise, still like 60 years old, still doing all this stuff. It's crazy. He's a madman, and he's aged very, very well. Like, you cannot tell that this man is like 60, bro. I don't know if he's like using like dyes or whatever in his hair or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he's just that good. I don't know. But he makes money, man, and if it makes money, it makes sense. So shout out to Tom Cruise. Well, and something that's also very important with the movie like this is you need a very good supporting cast, man, and that's what this movie does, bro. Hayley Atwell, she does a really good job in this movie. They had a really good chemistry. Vanessa Kirby is as wonderful as always. She was great, and that's something that I really enjoyed about this movie is every character feels important in their own way. You know what they're doing, why they're doing it, which faction they fall in, and that's something that I felt like Fast X kind of lacked. Because with Fast X, it was just so many characters doing absolutely nothing in that movie. Like, you could have cut out half of those characters and the movie would have been exactly the same. But with this movie, every character feels exactly, like, you know, important. You know, they feel like, okay, I'm here for this reason, I'm here for this reason, I need this so I can do this. So I really did appreciate that. It's not too many characters to follow as well, considering the runtime. So, yeah, it was pretty good in that department. And if I'm being honest, this is one of the better movies of the year, man. It's up there with some of my favorites. You know, some of my others were like Scream 6 and Creed 3 and Across the Spider-Verse. This one is up there with those, man. This movie, it's really freaking good, bro. There's a reason it's making so much money. There's a reason why the reviews are so good and so high. It's because it's well-deserved. This movie, you can tell they put a lot of thought into it. They put a lot of effort into it, and it really shows. You know, and with Tom Cruise, it's like, he's that guy. He's that, you know, blockbuster guy. You know, he still got it. Even at his age, he's still, you know, able to put out movies like this at this range, you know. So huge shout out to him and the cast, man. It does show that this movie put a lot of thought into it, man. It was a good time, bro. And just knowing that it's only part 1, just knowing that there's another one coming, it excites me, bro. It excites me a lot. Like I said, I'm a huge sucker for these action movies. I love stuff like this. So this one's right up my alley, bro. Like, there are certain like action scenes in this movie where like I was like genuinely holding my breath. I'm like genuinely like ready to jump out of my chair, bro. I'm like, this is live, bro. This is like like a video game. So I was like, dude, this is lit. So yeah, man, this movie was for me personally, it was. I'd say it's a masterpiece. Like, if you genuinely pay attention to the bits of dialogue and stuff and everything that's happening, it's a really good movie. Some people might zone out, and I get it. Some people just go into the action movies expecting, you know, I mean, sorry, not expecting, but just only wanting to see the action scenes and the set pieces and stuff like that. They're not really paying that much attention to the plot. You know, they're like, the plot's whatever. I just want to see people get shot. I just want to see explosions. I just want to see fast cars. And that's fair, you know? An action movie, it's an action movie, you know. Some action movies don't really care too much about the plot, just the action. I get that, but this movie, it does both very, very well. Would I say it's a perfect movie? Maybe. I can't really think of anything too negative about the film. Maybe only like 2 things, but they're not like devastatingly bad. It's just like little nitpicks, if anything. like I'll say that this movie had like really good casting, like perfect casting, I'd say. And I like that this movie is like realistic. You know, like you can die at any time, bro. You're not a superhero. You're not able to get thrown through a building and survive. Like if you get shot in the wrong place, if you get stabbed in the wrong place, you're gone. That's why I like this movie. That's why the tension is so high in this movie. And each character, they play their parts so well. That's why I appreciate it. The only two gripes I would probably have with the movie would be one, the amount of times that Grace would just go behind this dude's back and just like double cross him. And I was just like, okay, like the first like time or two times is fine, but you're gonna keep doing it, dude. I was like, ugh. But I get it. It's a part of her character. You can't really trust anyone. It's fine. That's it's okay. I get it. I get it. All right. And second one was like, if you genuinely think about it, like the main villain of this movie was kind of like an artificial intelligence. Like everyone's trying to get this AI, you know, weapon or whatever. It didn't really rub me the right way at first, but the more that I thought about it, the more that I took the time to be like, okay, they want it for this reason, they want it for this reason, it makes more sense. But if you just think of it like, oh, it's just an AI, you're fighting an AI, then of course it's going to sound stupid to a certain extent. But if you understand why they want the AI, why they want that kind of power, then you're like, okay, I get it then. That's pretty fair. I will say this though, if you're someone who has a bit of extra money on you, you know, you just got your paycheck, you want to go out, you want to treat yourself, not only should you go and watch this movie, you should also go and watch it in like a different and better format. You know, go watch it in the D-Box seats that shakes with the movie, they move with the movie, you know, stuff like that. Go watch it in IMAX on the bigger screen so you can get all the scenery. You see everything that's going on that you won't see on just a regular format. You gotta get the bigger screen, the better experience. So, you know, if you got a little extra money on you, you want to treat yourself, it's your birthday, it's your anniversary with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, something like that, go out, go treat yourself. It's a good time. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. That is my guarantee to you. I'm hyping this movie up like I'm working for them or something. Like you would think they have me at like gunpoint or something the way I'm talking about this movie. But anyways, man, I thought it was a really good time, man. I like fell in love with the movie damn near instantly. I want to go and watch it again. I was entertained throughout the entirety of this film, like damn near 3 hours of it. Nah, man. Everyone brought their A game, man. I'm a fan of half of these actors and actresses. I'm gonna be a little biased because I think that Haley Atwell and Vanessa Kirby are both very attractive, but that's just me. And plus, I know like if it's Tom Cruise, he's an entertainer at the end of the day. Putting his life on the line, doing all these insane just stunts and stuff like that. So shout out to him, man. He's an entertainer. He understands the business. But safety first. But with this writer strike going on and stuff like that, I don't know, man. Some movies are going to be pushed back. They're going to be delayed. Stuff like that. So hopefully the film industry doesn't take a significant hit. Hopefully it's just a temporary thing. But yeah, man. Hopefully part 2 comes out relatively soon. I know it's not. It's gonna be a couple. It's gonna be a couple years, isn't it? But it's okay. I'm gonna have this one to rewatch. I just thought the movie was such a good time, man. Just high octane action. It's a good looking movie. It's a fun movie. You can't really go wrong with it. So if you can go and see it, go watch it. It's not one that you have to watch all of the other movies to understand this one. There's some like bits and pieces where you're like, oh, okay, this must take place at a different point in time. Yeah, of course, but you don't have to watch all of the Mission Impossibles to understand this one. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like on this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. It's free. Do it. The views are pretty solid, but I would love to get that subscriber count up a bit more, so let's work on that. But yeah, at the end of the day, really good movie, 10 out of 10. I loved it. Masterpiece. But I'm aware I've been away for a bit. I haven't uploaded anything since like the Flash movie review. That was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I apologize. I've been just taking a bit of a break. I've been really busy. I'm working a lot, doing a bunch of stuff. I've been kind of all over the place. So I haven't had enough time for like YouTube stuff. I'm going to be moving in a bit. So I'll be having like a whole new home, whole new setup and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need you guys to be flexible with me. I do have some videos that I'm currently editing, working on. So it's kind of just a bit going on at the moment. It's a little bit hectic for me in terms of my personal time and stuff like that. So I had to put the YouTube stuff on the backhand just by a little bit. So I figured I'd at least tell you guys, give you guys a bit of an explanation. You know, some of you might be like, oh, when are you going to upload again? Oh, when is he coming back? Stuff like this. So I just wanted to let you guys know I've been a bit busy. It's been a little hectic. It's going to, you know, kind of get back to basics in a bit. But yeah, I just figured I'd let you all know. But yeah, go check out Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 in theaters right now. It's a good time. Go treat yourself. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, I'm in A4 and I am out. Peace.